Hello everyone, this is Rin from Super Cat Punch and welcome to Akazu, a game where we have no idea where we are or why we're there, which is kinda just me when I enter a room 50% of the time. Found myself lying in a strange place. I had no idea where I was or why I had come here. The only thing I knew was that I had come looking for something. Me. Wandering into the next room. I don't know where I am, why I'm here, but I'm looking for something. Oh, here we go. That doesn't do much. I guess it does a little bit. Not sure which direction we want to be walking in, but that is okay. Well, you know, it would help if I started my heart monitor, but I just realized that my phone is in the other room, so this is our life now. Oh, I didn't quite hear what you said, but hello, sir. Hope you're okay. The fact that you disappeared and sounded generally unhappy, tells me that you may not have been.
Pika, pika.
Oh, I missed the Pika redeem. Now that you know there is a redeem today, I guess now's a good time to go over our comment, Paw-ttery. Well, paw, which is like the lottery but with paws, by the way. Where I take a comment from one of last week's videos and we read it here. And it has a redeem this time, so that's going. Hat. But yes, on God of War 35, J Mason 183 said, "Aw, Ren, you really did give Atreus a bonk. I'm afraid what you'd do if you got really angry. Best not to find out." Sorry. Alright, so we got one set of shoes here already, which I believe we should be putting on here. Well, that way. We got this way. Let's go this way first. This doesn't seem to head through, so... I can't interact with the television. Let's see if we can go through here. Oh, this is a nice scare opportunity. Somebody at the window there. Okay, we can also go back outside. Pick up a knife to defend ourselves. Sponge. Okay, don't undermine the efficacy of a sponge filled with dirty water when you throw it at somebody. I guess there was nothing over here. This yard might actually be cut off from the rest of when we came in, so I think I will explore this, yes. There's nothing over here. Another little hat, a little party hat. I love the fall time when there's leaves falling all around and makes that nice crunchy sound. It's very calming, and that's also the time of year where it starts cooling off, which I am dearly hoping for very soon. Like a laundry pole. Oh hey! Pika! Pika! Is that what the ghost says? What a dangerous step, by the way. That is a huge drop. Gotta be super careful with a drop like that. Oh, hey! Okay, so we've seen... I can't remember what it was in the beginning. I think it was like an older gentleman, and then we saw a grown man, and then a grown woman just now. I love this style of housing as well, it's so beautiful. Oh, hey! And now we see one of the
Pika, Pika.
How are these so perfectly timed? Every time we see a person, aside from the woman just now, there's a Pika. That is a deep voiced little Pika child. It's perfect though. So I've seen a whole family now. Okay, here's the toilet room. We cannot interact with the toilet, which is -5 points. I'm sorry. So what happened to the family? This is locked. We need to locate a key. I just heard a sound. It sounded like it was coming from my left. Oh, here's a key. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back. If we're searching for why these people died, I wonder why. I wonder if we were a family member or we were the person that murdered them, maybe? This is an excellent opportunity to put someone at the top of the stairs. Oh, by the way, speaking of the comment pottery, special redeems have closed. The entries for those. Okay, so we got a bill here.
Pika, Pika.
Is that what's in this room? Oh. Yes, the entries for those have closed, and you will see whatever has won next week. So we got nothing in here but a box. Methods of sealing. Place a paper tag to place heaping salt on the north front Ogimon, east south black Ogimon, and west grounds. Perform Kagura. There's a Shinto music and dance. So are they just demonic entities? I guess touching it has done something? We will just have to believe that because I cannot interact any further. Maybe the demons are the evil ones, and they did not get murdered at all. So do I need to go get salt from the kitchen, or do we need to just head outside and start touching the Ogimon? I'm going to head to the kitchen anyway, because we have to go outside and that's through here. I don't see any salt. So maybe we were already carrying that on our person. Maybe we were an exorcist to begin with. Wait, I'm gonna touch it. Okay. I can't remember if there was another one out here somewhere. Look at that, we teleported here. Isn't that convenient? Look, I'm gonna teleport again, watch this. Alright, that is number 3. I can't remember if there is another one out here, but I will check really quick, and if there isn't, then it looks like there's not. So let's teleport somewhere else. Oop. Let us head out. In the... Okay, that was... So me, cat out of the game. Just felt like a wind on my shoulder. There's no windows open. My cats are sleeping. Ghost? I don't know, sometimes I'm a little spooked out. Because from one of the rooms adjacent to this one, I will see shadows under the door in this room that I'm currently recording in. And I can't find an explanation for it. It's not the cats. Because they are typically not in here when it happens, and if they are, I open the door and they're sleeping. I've checked by, like, you know, dancing under the light and seeing where the shadows are made, and it doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying it's ghosts, but I don't know what it is. And it spooks me out. Ugh, now I have a goose flesh. Let's head upstairs. There was no stair spook. That's okay. I missed the third one. Okay, so this should be the last one. And then I'm sure I'll have to walking simulator myself back inside. To, grab the mask and the bells. Oh. I feel like I just missed an event. Guess they just expect you to stand there and stare in that general direction. Why do I feel like I'm so on edge today? This game isn't particularly scary. And the setting isn't that scary to me. Not sure, maybe it's my mystery ghost. But I've been looking for, like, explanations of the weird shadow experience. And I can't really find anything apart from, you know, like shadow people of the other world or something. I'm essentially removing the seal, right? Which is a terrible idea. I did see a sealing talisman downstairs, so I'm gonna go see if I can rip that off the wall. Because that is a great idea. So this is a mistake we're making. This is a true, genuine, bona fide mistake here. We are just... Yes, okay, so that is what I was supposed to do. But the way they describe these shadow people, while I was doing this research into my strange shadow phenomenon, is kind of the way I see, like, my sleep paralysis, I don't know, demons or whatever you would say they are. Which is kind of spooky. Because, I mean, in the end, we don't know, what we're seeing when we are in sleep paralysis, which if you have never experienced it, I hope you never do, because it is not, a fun experience. Shadow people, sleep paralysis demons, it's a little spooky. I don't know what I personally believe, honestly, because, I mean, it's never hurt me in any capacity. They say it's just something that, you know, your mind conjures up because you're still technically asleep. I have felt malice from them. Like, there's one in particular that when it pops up, I just feel like a overbearing hatred. So I've come to call it malice. And that's something that I've seen for, I don't know, 15 years? Off and on. Luckily, it's way less frequent, just the sleep paralysis in general now. And seeing malice is even more so. But it's interesting to think of, you know, what it is. Is it really just your mind pulling on familiar things while you're still technically asleep? Having these strange, recurring waking dreams. Are they shadow demons from another world? Or in between or something, you know? I'm not sure where I stand on the paranormal. I think I have talked about some of the questionable experiences I've had where I don't really know how to explain it. Like, there was a time with my brother where we both saw something that we just could not explain at the same time. It was like this eerie, otherworldly, weighty shadow that fell from the ceiling in this abandoned radio tower. Don't go to abandoned places, by the way. Just don't do it. It's dangerous. So on and so forth. And we don't know how to explain it. It was not an animal. It was too big to be a snake. There's no way that it was something like a raccoon because it was bigger. And there's really nothing else in that area that could have explained it. What am I supposed to do? That, and, you know, I've heard things while we went exploring places at night and stuff, but sounds are... And sounds could be anything, you know, something carried on the wind from a mile away that sounds like a ghostly whisper, you know. That could be anything, but seeing something like that, it's a little harder to brush off. Especially when it wasn't just me. It was both of us. I do definitely think it's cool to consider that there are other entities. You know, there's something... You know, there's something more to our world than what we normally perceive. Still not on one side or the other of beliefs, but I've definitely seen / heard / felt things that make me consider. Yeah, I guess while we walk around, we can keep talking about my weird shadow demon. Man, I have spent like 45 minutes. Oh! Was that the door or somebody screaming? What did that sound like to you? Was it just a creaky door? Yeah, I've spent like 45 straight minutes trying to find an explanation for the weird shadows. So, connecting to this room, there's a bathroom. And that bathroom has 2 doors that lead through to the bedroom. And it's never at the same time that I see the shadows. It's always in the same place, so I've tried to find a way. Oh, it's these. I forget what they're called, but they're very pretty. Try to recreate the shadow and there's like no way. Alright, so that opens.
Pika! Pika!
Oh, not the disembodied flashlight. Oh, hey. Well, I'm excited to see that this continues because I did like it. Maybe if we walked a little bit faster, but I don't mind. It was nice to just kind of sit here and talk about my potential shadow demon and all the other stories and think about what's going on here and... Oh, I just noticed that it's moving very slightly in the middle there. But hey, I'm excited. I guess I'll put this on my list of things to watch, and we will come back to this game when it is updated / fully released. Oh, I hope I made you smile today, and I will see you next time. Bye! Bye!